Comodophobia is an irrational and excessive fear of spending money, potentially leading to difficulty paying bills or making purchases, even if one can afford them. Comodophobia is a specific phobia characterized by a marked fear of anxiety about spending money, which can significantly impact daily functioning. I feel like in this world, everyone has their own phobia, and comodophobia is a fear that I feel like everyone in this world is supposed to have. Having this phobia can make you be aware of your spending. If you're the type of person who likes to spend every week or every month, and by the end of the month or by the end of the week you have nothing, you're gonna need it. Nowadays we have streaming services that every platform or app you using, it requires a monthly payment. So with this phobia, it can stem from a number of factors. However, the cause is believed to be a combination of psychological and environmental factors such as a lack of self-esteem, fear of failure, or witnessing a traumatic events involving money, like a robbery. People with diagnosed specific phobias may be more at risk to develop comodophobia if they have avoidant behaviors related to money. Imagine you walking maybe late at night, coming back from work or party or whatever, and then someone just comes, they pull out the gun, a knife, whatever deadly weapon, and they say, "Give me your money." The first thing that's gonna come into your head is, "Please do not kill me. I can do anything." Then when they take that money and they rob you of everything, you're gonna be traumatized. Yeah, you're gonna report to the police, or you're gonna go home and rethink about your life because you were involved in a very bad situation. Then maybe they just say weeks, even days pass by, and now you're thinking, damn, that person robbed me of my money. What if it was the last paycheck, or what if that money was going to a good cause, like paying for your bills, your rent, or your hospital bills, or you were actually gonna pay the fees for your child or your college tuitions. Whatever I'm saying is, this fear, it may come from various places. I know in this world things have become too expensive to a point of where we no longer having time to enjoy ourselves because things are so expensive. I was looking at the old article about the early 90s. Let me not go so far. The early 2000s, where people had so much money to a point of where they would own houses in their early 20s. Things were so cheap back then that what you're making right now, you could actually afford to buy a car and a house. I'm just exaggerating, but you're getting my drift. So with comodophobia, this feeling of not being able to spend, it can actually help you if you like spending on unnecessary things. Because in this world, there are a lot of things that are very important, like family, friends, your health, the relationships you build, and your happiness. Always your happiness. And don't forget about your God. I don't know which God you pray to. I don't know if you believe in God, but always have that person who looks over you. So I also relate with this fear when it comes to like betting, because when people say bet responsibly, there are a lot of people who came before us, and there are people who still are addicted to gambling to a point of where they lose their entire life savings, their house, their cars, watches, whatever they're doing. It actually does not work well when you are addicted to gambling. But when you have this fear, you rethink your spending, you rethink using a lot of things, because at this point you may go to therapy, supportive groups, financial therapy, 12 steps support, whatever, that thing. But you don't have to do this. You don't have to do this. For people who have anxiety, money fear, trauma, anxiety disorder, is actually a good thing for you, because you may look at your friends or the person and they're spending so much money on fashion clothes, cars, holiday vacations, and if you really can afford those, it's great, go and spend, but don't overspend to a point of where you don't have anything in the house, because there are some people in this world that are so useless to a point of where they can go and buy those fancy items and those fancy jewelries and spend. Then at the end of the day, the fridge is empty, the bills are not paid, you're getting evicted, mommy needs this, daddy needs this, couples need this. When you're living in a world where everything is materialized, you start to think about what you really like. As for me, I'm a very gamer. I can spend a lot of money on gaming. I can bet on the sports and whatever. But at some point, I have to limit myself, because at the end of the day, is this thing making me happy? Yeah, sure. But what is the long run? What is the long term one? Am I really enjoying this? Nah. It's a Monday. I'm up. What am I doing? Nothing. It's a Tuesday. I'm up. What am I doing? Nothing. It's a Wednesday. What am I doing? Nothing. Friday. What am I doing? Oh shit. Let me go party. Oh yeah. Let me go buy this thing. Then at the end of the week, Sunday, damn, I'm broke. I don't have nothing to spend on. I don't have anything. That's why I'm saying, in this world, there are people who live like they're in heaven, spending, enjoying, no consequences. The bank account is unlimited. While some people have to wake up in the morning and work a 9 to 5, and that money and that struggle money, and you start to appreciate the money that you make. That's why it's very exciting when you grow up, you become an adult, and you buy your first car, you buy your first house, or you buy anything with your first hard-earned paycheck, and you be like, damn, finally made it. So yeah, comodophobia, I have it, a lot of people have it, but it's something to be appreciative with. Don't disregard it. Don't see it as an illness. Phobias help us to be aware of things. So yeah, this is the Airplane Traffic Show closing. Thanks for listening.